Hi everyone, it's Ashley and welcome to practice. For today's Vinyasa flow, we're going to need 2 blocks at the top of your mat. So kind of where your hands would go. If you don't have 2 blocks, it's completely fine. You don't really need them. They just add a little extra height. So they can be helpful and kind of just different for your practice if you normally don't practice with your hands on blocks. So kind of just a different experience. So go ahead and grab your blocks if you would like them and go ahead and meet me in a seated position. So you can sit back on your shins or sit in easy seat, crisscross applesauce, your choice. And then just start to make fist and then just rolling out the wrist here. So nothing too kind of strenuous or anything, just simply rolling out the wrist. And then reversing directions when you're ready. So letting that go, extend your arms out in front of you and then palms are going to press forward, fingertips pull back towards your face. So take an inhale here, pull back on the fingertips, arms stay straight or straight-ish. And on your exhale, start to point the fingers down towards the mat and then pull back with your fingers towards your body. And just kind of move like this with your breath, just focusing right here in the moment. So just connecting breath to movement, however you see fit. And as we move through today's practice, I'll get you started with kind of the breath and everything, but really focusing on your pace and, just tapping into what you need, as always. So do one more round of fingers up and then fingers down. Good. Let that go, release, roll out the shoulders, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Good. And then interlace the fingertips, just one more little wrist kind of stretch, and then just roll out the wrist when the fingers are interlaced. All right, so then we're going to reverse the action. So reverse your circles. Maybe that's the weird way that you really have to think about it. Nice, let that go. Give your hands a little shake, shake, shake like you love them, not like you hate them. And then we'll meet in a tabletop position, hands on blocks. So find your nice tabletop and we're gonna move through some cows and cats. So inhale, lower the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, press your hands into the blocks, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more like this. Inhale. And exhale. And come back to a neutral spine. And we're simply going to add on to that. So inhale, cow pose, pull the belly down, pull the heart forward. And then exhale, as you round into cat, send the hips back into child's pose. Good. Inhale, come forward, cow pose. Exhale, round, tuck the chin back to child's. And so move like this once again, finding your rhythm, your pace with your breath, finding that connection, opening space, finding a little bit of flow, a little bit of rhythm. And the next time you come back into cow, take that final inhale. And then exhale, come back to a nice neutral spine. And we're gonna add on to this. So tops of your feet can be down, or you can tuck your toes if you'd like as we move into a plank pose. So inhale, heart moves forward, bum moves back, cow pose. Exhale, press into the palms, round the spine, and then either toes tucked or not, come into a high plank, really round into the spine. Good. Inhale, knees lower, heart forward, bum back, cow pose, inhale. Exhale, cat, tuck round into your high plank. Press, press, press. Draw the low belly up and in. Good. Last time here. Inhale, heart forward, bum back, cow pose. And then exhale, round, round, round into that high plank. Legs are super active, arms are active, but try and keep the breath nice and easy. Inhale. Good. Exhale, lower down, tabletop. Sit back on the heels, release. Roll out the wrists just a little bit. And then coming back into your tabletop position. Good. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Finding our first down dog of practice, pedal out the feet, bend into the knees, wiggle the hips side to side, whatever you need here. And if stillness is your thing, find that stillness for you. Creating space and length in the spine, some heaviness in the heels. Take a breath in. Let it go. Good. Inhale, roll forward back into your tabletop, knees lower. Cow pose. Inhale, heart forward, bum back. And then exhale, high plank. Good. Keep your left foot where it is. Draw your right knee into your chest. Keep it up, up, up. Puff up through the back body. And then step your right foot in between your palms, in between your blocks. Good. Taking this lunge here. Take a breath in, get long through the body from heel to head. And you can stay right here with your fingertips on your block or power lunge. Start to reach the arms forward, bicep by your ear. Really dig down through both feet and then hug that right hip back and underneath you. Big breath in, fill up. On your exhale, hands plant, child's pose. Right foot steps back. Lower the knees, send the hips back to child's. Breathe in here. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Lift all the way up and back. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, roll forward, high plank position. And then gently lower all the way down onto your belly. Good, hands can stay on the blocks. Good, and then locust pose. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the legs. Good, keep hugging the inner thighs towards one another. The feet do not have to touch. Nice easy gaze, nice easy breath. Find your rhythm as it moves in. And exhale, release. Send the hips back, child's pose. Take a breath here, feel it move through you. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Hips lift all the way up and back. Breath in here. Exhale, roll forward into that high plank. And then knees lower, cow pose, heart forward, bum back. And then exhale, tuck the right toes, left knee into your chest as you move into this three-pointed plank. Hug that left knee in towards your heart. Breath in. Exhale, left foot steps in between the hands. Lunge. Good, you've got it. Press down through both feet. Stay right here with your hands as they are on the blocks. Maybe you tent up on the fingertips or reach the arms forward, biceps by the ears. Nice power lunge here. Drive out through your back heel. Settle in, heavy into the hips. Breath in. Exhale, hands come back down to the blocks. Child's pose. Left foot steps back, lower the knees. Send the hips back towards your heels. Breathe in and out. Inhale, roll forward through your tabletop, downward facing dog on the exhale. Hips lift all the way up and back. Inhale, roll forward through your high plank. Lower down to the earth, to your belly. Untuck the toes, lift the heart. Locust pose. Maybe the hands come off the blocks this time. So not really going for height. Just think about length and strength into the back body. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Good, child's pose. Hips to heels, all the way back. One round of breath here. And then slowly ripple forward through your tabletop. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Lift all the way up and back. And then feel the breath move in. Feel it move out. Inhale, roll forward, high plank position. And then hands as they are, lower the hips to the earth. Upward facing dog with toes tucked. Breath in. Exhale, right knee to chest. You've been here before. Draw it in, round through the spine. Make some space for yourself. Inhale. Exhale, right knee goes over to the left fallen triangle. Come onto the right hand, and then you can keep that right knee hugged into your chest or extend the leg out. Maybe it touches the floor, maybe it hovers. Left arm reaches up. Inhale here. Exhale, draw that right knee back into your chest, switching sides, left hand plants, and then roll over, wild thing. Right foot steps back behind you, right arm lifts. Good. Use the legs here to really help the hips lift a little higher. Breath in. Exhale, draw the right knee into your chest. Right hand can plant for support on the block. Step it forward. In between the palms, high crescent lunge. Rise up. Heart over your hips. And really try and take the back bend out of your lunge. So really draw up through the core, through the low belly. Kind of hug everything in towards the ribs. Arms reach up. Inhale. Exhale, warrior three. Hinge at the hips. Hands can stay on blocks. Left leg's gonna rise. So feel your stability. Feel your strength in that standing leg. And then rise to stand. Draw that left knee into your chest. Come on up. One-legged Tadasana. Inhale, arms reach up. And then exhale, maybe interlace the hands around that left shin. And kind of pull it in. Find some compression. Keep balancing on your right foot. Feel your toes gripping the mat. Breath in. Exhale, standing figure four. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. And then you can sit the hips nice and low. So stay right here, maybe palms to heart center, maybe you wiggle and wobble. Or hands can come down to the mat and you can fold. So choose your own journey here. Maybe the challenge, staying upright. Maybe you'd like a little release and fold. So you get to decide. Maybe you do a little bit of both, but you're here for 5. Breathe for 4. For 3. For 2. Take a big breath in. On 1, rise up to stand, draw the left knee into your chest. And then hinge at your hips as that left leg swings back behind you. Let it land on the earth, low lunge. Step back, downward facing dog. Right foot steps all the way back. Good, inhale, ripple forward through your high plank. Lower all the way down to the earth. Inhale, locust pose, heart lifts. Maybe you reach the hands back behind you, this time towards the hips. Palms, can reach towards the body. Inhale. Exhale, release. Sit back, hips to heels, lift the heart. Taking a rest, a moment to check in. How do you feel? Let the shoulder blades be heavy down the back. Let the chin lift just slightly. Notice the rhythm of your heart. Let's take one breath here together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Good. Nice little check-in. Let's meet back in downward facing dog. Hands on blocks. Lift all the way up and back. You've got it. Big inhale. Long exhale. Good. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank position. And then upward facing dog. Keep your toes tucked. Use your hands on the blocks to draw the shoulder blades down the back. Glutes are nice and engaged. Inhale. Exhale, press up, left knee to your chest. You've been here. Good. Nice rounding in through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, fallen triangle. Ground down through your right foot. Send the left leg out long, or maybe the knee stays into the chest. Good. The left foot can secure itself on the ground, or you can let it float. Right arm reaches up. Feel the strength through your legs, the stability through your shoulder blade. Inhale. Exhale, draw your left knee back into your chest, side plank onto the right. Right palm down, knife edge of the right foot. Simply switching sides. If you want to take that Step behind into Wild Thing. Feel free, open the heart. Legs are your drivers here. Inhale. And then exhale, coming back through center. Left knee hugs into the chest. Puff up through the back of your heart as the foot steps forward. High crescent lunge. Inhale, shoulders up over your hips. Settle the hips down into the middle. And notice where you need a little more space. Maybe it's in the side ribs. Maybe it's in the neck. But what can you bring to yourself right here in this moment? Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior three. Hands can come onto the blocks as you lean forward. Step into your left foot. Right leg is going to lift back behind you. You can point or flex those right toes. Really find the sensation that you're searching for, that you need in the moment. Inhale. And then exhale, right knee into chest. Single leg Tadasana, rise all the way up. Stand on your left foot. Interlace your hands around your right shin or knee. And then pull that knee up and into your chest as much as it feels good. Try not to lock out your standing leg. Little bend in the knee for some buoyancy. Inhale. Exhale, standing figure four. So open up through that right knee. Cross the right ankle onto the left knee. So once again, choose your journey. Do you want to stay up tall, balancing in this kind of like single leg chair, or would you like to fold? So find what you need. Maybe it's a little bit of both. Find some softness in your jaw, some ease in your breath. And we're here for 5. Strong and steady for 4. Breathe for 3. 2. On 1, rise back up, single leg Tadasana, draw the right knee into your chest, hinging at the hips, low lunge, send that right leg back long. Hands can come onto the blocks for support as your right toes land back behind you. Downward facing dog, press through the palms, pluck your left foot off the mat, send it all the way back to meet the right. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank position, and then exhale, lower down all the way to the mat. Last opportunity, locust pose here, lift the heart. We're going for strength into the back body today as we reach back and activate the glutes, the hamstrings, even the muscles up into the upper back. Breathe in. And then exhale, release child's pose. Or maybe if that's uncomfortable, sit back, hips to heels, and sit up nice and tall, taking that moment right here to check in and breathe. Nice, let's try that version, that sequence, one more time on each side, maybe moving just a touch faster. Downward facing dog, hands on block, lift the hips. And inhale, roll forward through your high plank, up dog, heart lifts, hips lower. Exhale, lift the hips, right knee to your chest. Fallen triangle, come on that right palm, ground down through the left heel, send the right leg out long, maybe it hovers this time. Breath in. Exhale, side plank on the left palm plants. Good. You can step back for that wild thing if it's calling your name today. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the right knee into your chest. Step forward, hands can be on the blocks for support. High crescent lunge, moving with intention, with a little grace. So moving with pace, but moving with our breath. Maybe it's a little faster. Inhale. Warrior 3, exhale. Hands on blocks or not. Find your balance challenge. Rise up, stork pose. Single leg Tadasana. Left knee pulls into your chest. Exhale, standing figure 4, left ankle over your right knee. Sit low. Keep the spine nice and long. Hips back, heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, rise up, stork pose. Send the foot back long, down dog. Step back, hands on blocks. Pluck that right foot up off the mat. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. This time, exhale, chaturanga, lower down halfway. Inhale, rise up, high plank. Upward facing dog, lower the hips, untuck the toes. Use the arms. Good, pull the shoulder blades down the back. Legs, tops of the feet, pressing into the mat. Inhale. Down dog, exhale. One breath in your down dog to reconnect, recenter. And then inhale, roll forward, high plank. Good, lower the hips, upward facing dog, toes tucked. Left knee to chest, pull the hips up. Pull your left knee into your heart. Fallen triangle, right foot grounds. Maybe the left leg hovers this time. Send it out to the right, inhale. Use your legs to lift the hips. Exhale, side plank on the right palm down. Maybe you go for that wild thing here or any other version of side plank. Inhale. Exhale, high crescent. Left foot steps lightly to the top of the mat. Get your feet where you like them. Spike the back heel. Rise the heart up over your hips. Breath in and out. Inhale. Warrior 3, exhale, hinge at the hips. Strong into that left leg. Lift the heart. Breathe here, you've got it. Nice job, single leg Tadasana. Draw that right knee into your chest. And then standing figure 4, right ankle over the left knee. Sit your hips low. Hips pull back, heart pulls forward, nice long spine. Breathe in. Exhale, rise up to stand, stork, right knee pulls in. Step back, down dog, nice and slow. Use your grace as your pace. Hands on blocks, step back. Roll forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, lift, high plank. Exhale, untuck the toes, upward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one round of breath here, move it in. Breathe it out. Lower the knees down to the earth. Good. Set your blocks kind of up out of the way as you have a seat. Any way you want to get onto your bum. Taking a Supta Baddha Konasana. So, soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe scoot your hips back underneath you with a nice neutral spine here. And then start to hinge forward. Those blocks are close by. If you want to grab them, bring some height to your position. Forearms can rest on the blocks. Any height that you might need, that you might want actually. So sometimes it's really not about what we need. Sometimes it's like, hey, I want to do this instead. Do it. Take it. Once again, it's your journey. Just want you to feel supported in your space as you are. What you need, what you want. It's just that awareness of listening, right? That's easier said than done, I know. But it's all in the practice, just the practice of listening. Take a few more breaths here. The mind starts to wander, it's okay. Just simply come back to your breath. A little very simple trick I like to use when my mind is kind of racing is when I inhale, I'll say in. And exhaling, just say out. Take one more round of breath here. ready, just slowly start to come on up. And you can set the blocks off to the side. Feel free to keep them nearby if you'd like. And then feet come to the top of the mat. Plant the soles of your feet, knees pointing up towards the ceiling, and gently roll down onto your back. Hands can support you. Setting up for bridge pose, walking the heels in. So if you can meet your heels with your fingertips, great. If you have really short arms like I do, they will not reach. And so oftentimes we just want to bring them kind of close to our body, where when we lift up, our knees will be over our ankles. Take a breath in here. Exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, bridge pose, press into the feet, lift the hips. And you can walk the shoulders underneath you, interlacing the fingertips. And as you press the hips up, draw back on your heels and send the knees forward. So this little internal action to help support us in this position. Glutes are active, let them support you, let them help. Just take a couple rounds of breath right here, finding some stillness. And on your next exhale, lower the hips back down. Take your time. Allow yourself to be right here. We'll do one more round. So plant the feet where you like them. Take a breath in. On your exhale, use that to lift the hips. Arms, whatever you would like. Hands out by your side. Maybe you take those interlacing of the fingers. But you choose. Inner thighs keep hugging together. They don't have to touch. We're just moving in that direction. And really just bringing our awareness to that action of our lift. And then when you're ready, your next exhale, gently lower. Just be here for a moment. And then we'll take one more stretch. Supine figure 4. Right knee on top of the left, or right ankle, on top of the left knee. Stay right here with your left foot planted. Or if you'd like to reach through the legs, grabbing the back of the thigh or maybe the shin. See if you can keep reaching your tailbone out long towards the top of the mat. Your head reaches towards the back. And maybe use that glute to open the right knee just a little bit. So using your muscles to activate here into the stretch. Creating your space. A few more breaths. And then gently release. And just switch sides. Right foot plants. Left ankle over your right knee. And stay right here just for a minute. See how it feels. So stay right here if you're happy. If you want to hug that right knee into the chest, reaching through the legs. Let the shoulder blades be heavy onto the mat, as well as the hips. Finding your space, and then breathe full and deep. And on your next exhale, gently release, uncross the legs, and any other final movements that you need for your practice. You windshield wiper the legs from side to side, or if you prefer a happy baby, just moving into it nice and slow, taking good care of yourself. And then when you're ready, extend the legs long onto the mat. And simply breathe. Taking your time to move into your Shavasana. Let it look like whatever you need it to be. Just allow yourself to drop in. And I'm going to leave you right here. Stay as long as you would like. Thank you so much for practicing with me.